Well, hello. I'm trying to make this fast because I'm hot as fuck. But, story time. So, I went to San Antonio this past weekend. You know, just for the weekend. So, we left from where I live here in Central Texas area. And we went to San Antonio around 4. Went to San Antonio, got there about 6, 7. Yeah. When we got there, you know, we got to the hotel. It was all cool and everything. In downtown, I was like, ooh, fancy. You know, it's alright. It was like right down the street from the Bonham Exchange. This big ass club. Well, it used to be a gay club, but it's not really a gay club anymore. So, we get to the hotel room. Me and my brother share a room, and my stepdad and my mom have another room. I thought that was amazing because my stepdad tends to snore, so yes. But we got settled within like an hour. We met up with my aunt and uncle to go eat at this place called Zinc. I don't understand the name for that fucking restaurant, but it was nice. It was like there's a bar, you can go out in the back, and there's like these apartments and all that stuff. I was up here, and there's like this fountain and all that shit. I felt like I was underdressed. And then after that, we went to Davenport's, I believe, where they had like live music playing and all that stuff. And it had this bomb-ass motherfucking cucumber martini. That shit was so motherfucking good. But I felt like I was gonna shit my pants and or throw up after I had like 2 of them. And I'm like, I know that I'm not drunk. Maybe it was alcohol, or it's the fact that the martini had Lucas on the outside of it. It tastes good when you fucking drink it, but after the fact, I thought I was gonna shit myself, or I was gonna fucking throw up, or a combination of both. So that was a big ass no-no. But after those 2, we were gonna go to Sinatra's, which was like another kind of place to drink and all that. But my aunt and uncle had to go. They said that it was getting late. So we just went back to the hotel and we called it a night for Friday. Saturday we woke up and we went to the Pearl, this little area, and like it's like a little district or whatever, or area, I don't know if neighborhood. We went there because we're looking at the school I'm thinking about going to in San Antonio, called Culinary Institute of America. That bitch is nice. We didn't like get a tour or anything, but it's nice. I like the school, like the whole like eclectic feel over there too. It's like a very different vibe. It kind of the vibe reminded me of Austin a lot. I don't know. I liked it over there a lot, but it's very pricey. It's like pricey over there. I don't know. I would move in that area if I had the coins, but right now I don't know. I ain't got. I would live in other areas. But it was nice. We're looking at the different. They had like some like a farmer's market going on, and you know, a lot of people, and some woman tried to sell us some damn spread for some that you put on bread and stuff. But that shit was so nasty. And I think she got a little offended because I told her it was nasty when she gave it to me. But don't fucking give me a sample and expect for me to be kissing your ass because you gave me a fucking free sample. No, shit was nasty. I wasn't rude about it. I was just like, no, you put too much oil in this and I can clearly taste it. But yeah, that I feel like a bit of a bitch now. Oh well. After that whole Pearl thing, because my mom didn't want to stay too long because it was like really, really fucking hot. We went back to the hotel, and then my mom and my stepdad got ready to go to my other aunt's. Well, yeah, is throwing this thing. Well, it's not really her. It's my cousin. She's having she had a dance recital thing. So, and then my brother went too. My younger brother. He went. So me and my brother stayed back at the hotel, and you know, we worked out and chilled. It was cool. And then later on that night, Saturday night, my mom and my stepdad came back from the dance recital, and they're talking about how fun it was, and they're talking about how the Spurs are going to make it to the playoffs, I think she said. I'm like, oh, that's good. And I didn't realize exactly how much, San Antonio loves their Spurs. But they love their damn Spurs, because when I went to catch my taxi to go to the clubs, because I'm not driving, fuck that, I'm going to get fucked up. But when I caught my cab to go to the clubs, tell me why this motherfucker, like, I'm in a taxi cab, he like runs the damn red light, like, ah, Spurs! I'm like, oh, okay, if that's how you feel, you can just kill us, because, fucking Spurs won. And then the taxi driver's like, yeah, the Spurs won, everybody's excited. I'm like, why are they that excited? They need to fucking calm their ass down or something. It's not safe. But whatever. So, I go to the clubs, because where I was at, I was, near Bonham in downtown, but I wanted to go to, like, Pegasus and all those other gay clubs in San Antonio. So, first I go to Pegasus, and I got me a Long Island iced tea, and I just walked around. I was like, not really feeling it. So I went to the Heat. It was alright. There's this dude in a freaking man thong, whatever the fuck you wanna call it, dancing on a thing, having his fucking pee-pee flapping and shit. And I was like, okay, whatever. You do you, boo-boo. So I just walked over, got me another Long Island iced tea. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I should have been feeling alright after some damn Long Island iced tea, right? No. I had those two, and I was fucking feeling like I should drink more. It felt like they were watering those motherfucking drinks down, and that shit pissed me the fuck off. So, I went to those two clubs. I read now that those place called Sparky's, in between those two, is a gay bar, but I didn't know that. But I wasn't getting like vibes that I should go in there anyway. So, I just walked my ass down the street, and I don't mean down the street like how those are set up, because the way it's set up is like, one's here, you just walk over, across the street, those are right here. But the way, I don't know why, but you gotta go down, like down a few blocks until you reach the other two clubs, two gay clubs, well, one gay bar and one gay club. So I go down the street, and while I'm going down the street, I come across these people, and I'm like, oh, is this where you're going for, what was it? What was I going? Essence and Saint. I was like, oh yeah, are y'all going to Saint? They're like, oh yeah, it's over here and this and that, just follow us. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna follow you. They're like, where are you from? Well, they didn't ask that. First they said, no, they asked that. They said, where are you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from another part of Texas, I'm just visiting. And they're like, oh, you here by yourself? And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Oh. They're like, I was like, yeah, I'm here by myself. They're like, you go to the club by yourself? I'm like, yeah, I go to the club by myself, I only worry about myself, and I leave by myself. I'm like, I'm sorry that I'm supposed to have a fucking entourage with me. But they were talking, and they're like, yeah, and when we came to our little destination, because they went to Essence, and Saint was here, so I was like, they're like, well, your club's there, and we're going to go to Essence. And I'm like, well, I want to see what this Essence is, because everybody keeps walking in here, so let me see what this is. So I walk in there, and I liked it a little bit more than the other places I was at. I walked in there, and there was a pole, and there's a guy dancing on the pole over there in the corner when you walk in over there. Then there's like this little bath shower thing over here, and they're like, there was a guy, a girl, and another guy in there when I walked in, and they're all just like all soap and lathered up, and I'm just like, that's a little awkward, but I'm like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. And then I looked at the bar, and I saw like two dudes just dancing, like getting their money, and I'm like, oh, okay, y'all do you. And then I'm like, yeah, I like this place, it's nice, it's cool, everyone's all chill. And then the lights just fucking cut out. Don't nobody know why, but everybody's freaking the fuck out that works there, and they're trying to put the power back on this. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? So that was my cue to leave and go check out the Saint. This is the new location for me because last time I was in San Antonio, the Saint was way on the other side next to Heat. But when I went over there to the Saint, I was in this long ass line with all these ratchet ass fucks. They talking about, oh, this boo, boo, yeah, boo. And I don't know what the fuck it was, but everybody and their mama wanted to cut in the goddamn line. Like, are you shitting me? Like, who the fuck does that? But, whatever. I didn't want to start nothing. Because it's just me by myself. That's one. I don't like getting loud when it's just me. And you have like a big ass posse of people and they're going to try to fucking be like in your face. And then they're going to try to fucking hit you. Because I know how fuckers are at the club. No matter if it's gay or straight, motherfuckers be acting crazy at the club. So, I'm trying to be all nice to people, and this fucking chick in front of me, she was nice, the light-skinned chick, but I think it was her girlfriend. She was being like really fucking rude or something. I was like, oh, have you been to this club, and this and that, I'm from out of town, is it poppin'? And she's like, black chick's like, I'm like, bitch, I'm sorry your weave's all fucked up, and I'm asking you a simple ass fucking question. I'm so fucking sorry that I'm taking time out of your little precious ass day to ask you a simple ass motherfucking question. You couldn't be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm new too. Lie to me like, oh, bitch, I don't know. Or be like, I don't want to fucking tell you. Wouldn't hurt my goddamn feelings, but bitch, don't fucking act like, I'm hurting your goddamn feelings just asking motherfucking questions. So, after that whole fucking ordeal waiting in that long ass line, that kept getting longer, because everybody kept letting these motherfuckers cut. But, okay, fuck all that bullshit. But yeah, we get in the club. Well, I get in the fucking club. And it was bigger than what it used to be. And then, you go in. And there's like one big, huge dance floor there. And there's another dance floor. And then you had like the balcony, the top part area. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking cool. And this and that. They're playing like dance music. And I was like, oh yeah. And then the other area was playing hip hop music. I was like, oh yeah, hip hop music. That's what's up. But the hip hop music that was playing in this club was not my kind of hip hop music. I don't like listening to hip hop music from like 15 years ago or like that was like popping last year. Like what the fuck? I didn't come here to this club to hear some old ass shit, but I'm like whatever. So I went and got me a drink. And that shit was weak. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna drink this shit. And side note, I don't know what the fuck it is, but all the fucking places I got drinks at, drinks. All the places I got drinks at, those motherfuckers were expensive as shit. Like, I don't know, did I have like a fucking price tag on me saying charge me more or something? Or if that's just how it is in San Antonio. Because where I'm at, the drinks don't cost no damn $11 from a fucking Long Island iced tea. Yes, $11 fucking dollars. I was like, are you shitting me? I was like, I don't even think I want to drink anymore. This is some bullshit. But I said I have a taxi, so it's like my obligation to drink. So, later in the club, I'm walking around, talking to people, being all friendly. Hey. And then I come across this lesbian. No, like crazy shit happened, but she's like, "Oh, you are too cute." I'm like, "Oh, thanks. I try." And she's like, "You are perfect." I'm like, "Boo, I ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect." And she was like, "This is my girlfriend. This is my homegirl, and this and that." I'm meeting all three of them. I met all three of them. Two of them were from New York. One was from Brooklyn. Her girlfriend was from Brooklyn. And the one was from Miami. Miami kept asking me, like, why are you single? I'm like, ma'am, I'm single because I'm a lot to deal with. And I don't like fucking dealing with a lot of gay people's bullshit. And she's like, oh my goodness, who the fuck is this? Bye. Then she kept asking, why are you single? Like, over and over again, like, why are you single? I'm like, bitch, I feel like... And I was like, I didn't say it, but I was like, I feel like I don't have to explain myself. Like, motherfucker, I'm not supposed to date you. Then her girlfriend was like, are we making you uncomfortable? I was like, a little bit. I don't like going to the club, having a little questionnaire. But it's okay. And they were cool, so they bought me a drink. And I was like, that's nice. And then, you know, because it was really crowded, it was easy to lose them. So that was a plus. But I ran into someone I knew from Clean. Yeah. I was like, hey. And then, yeah, because it was crowded, easy to lose him. I'm mean, aren't I? No. But I saw this drag queen later. I thought it was a T-girl because her makeup was so good. Like, it wasn't caked on or anything, like she was ready to go on the show. And I was like, oh, you are so beautiful. And she was like, oh, thanks, you're beautiful too. I was like, do you want to see like some, she was like, you're really, no, she told me like, you're beautiful. I was like, thank you. And she's like, what did she say? Oh, because she was asking like if I was even from San Antonio, because I guess I was acting like a tourist. And I was like, no, I'm not from here. I'm so like thinking about moving here. You know, acting like I don't know shit about San Antonio, but I actually know more about it than what a lot of people do. And she was like, yeah, it's a really nice city. It's very laid back and family oriented. And I was like, yeah, I love it here, you know. Crime's not that high compared to other cities. And, you know, just going on and on and on about, you know, stuff that people really don't give a shit about in the club. So, you know, we're talking. And I'm like, hey, I do like makeup and stuff, and I dress up. Do you want to see? And she like looked at it and she's like, oh, you are so beautiful. You should like, when you move to San Antonio, you should like do like shows and everything. I'm like, really? That's what people told me. People before have told me that I should do drag shows, but I'm just like, no. That seems like it's a lot. It seems like a lot of work, to tell you the truth. It seems like it is a lot of work. Like, I would do it if, for one, if I had the right makeup. Because the makeup I have, I don't even think it's the right makeup. Like, I don't even have, like, the stuff to do it. And it just seems like a lot of work. Like, it really does. It seems like a lot of fucking work. And then you got, like, I don't know. And then there be some divas, too. Like, I met some divas. Like, this one bitch. I'm going off topic. Like, this one bitch in Austin. Like, I was dressed up, you know, to the nines. And I was like, oh, hey, how are you doing? You know, talking to this one drag queen. And she's just like, I'm like, bitch. I'm trying to be nice to the ugly ass. That's probably why nobody want to fucking talk to you anyway. But me being the person I am, you know, being nice. You know what I'm saying? How are you doing? You don't gotta give me that fucking stank ass attitude. You can keep that shit. Don't nobody want that. But, I don't know. That was my Saturday. You know, the club. And then after that, you know, Sunday we just headed out. The thing I would say about downtown San Antonio that I do not like is that compared to other places I've been that have nightlife, Houston don't really have nightlife downtown. Dallas has areas. Like, okay, like if you go to Dallas, that whole strip. For one, the strip is consistent. It ain't like San Antonio's where it's like, 2 of them are here, and you gotta walk like fucking 3 blocks, and then you got like 3 over there. No. And then like if you were like in downtown San Antonio, because that's not downtown, but if you go like downtown and you go like to like clubs and stuff, it's scary as shit to me because it's like, you have like 2 people walking here, a person walking over there, and then you like maybe with your clique or by yourself, and you just walking. You don't know if somebody's gonna fucking jump out the damn woodworks and try to fucking stab your ass. Cause it's not a lot of traffic on the damn streets. Now the Riverwalk, it's a shitload of fucking people. You fucking crowded and shit. But that's a whole different story. But like when you walk in the street downtown, I'm just like, what the fuck? That's at night, not during the day. During the day, it's a shitload of people. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is kind of scary. But, I don't know. That was my trip. It was pretty fun for the most part. And yeah. I like San Antonio. It has a different vibe.